Hello and welcome to MRI Tribe. This is your host, MRI. Thank you so much for joining in today. We have the watch along of Espanyol against Real Madrid in La Liga. Of course, this is the La Liga opener for Real Madrid, and a lot of anticipation, a lot of things on the line. They got many new players. They have Jose Mourinho. This is going to be a cool watch along. If you speak Spanish, it's not a problem. I speak Spanish too, so it's a bilingual stream. I'm just testing it out. So English or Spanish, it doesn't matter. Of course, Real Madrid is such a big club. They have a fan base from both teams. I want to see what the chat is thinking today. I want to see what are their thoughts on this Real Madrid team going forward as well. It's pretty exciting just because it's the first game. Jose Mourinho is with them. A lot is going on, to be honest. Jose Mourinho is with them. They got Jose Mourinho is now their coach. Diamande is an interesting signing. It went from a hype that was very exciting and people were genuinely feeling his talent, and then the price / what happened eventually and then his performances at the World Cup made people tone it down, which was kind of unfair but fair at the same time, because the World Cup doesn't really give you a good picture. It doesn't really give you a full picture of what it is that's going on. But and the team is different. It's also international football, so whether it's Ivory Coast or another team, it's always going to be difficult. I really think so. So yeah, I think it's a really good way to see what Bellingham would do, how Vinny would we thought Vinny might leave. He was linked with Arsenal. That would have been nice to see. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, for a Liverpool fan, you don't want to see that because that would definitely improve Arsenal. But at the same time, it was kind of I spoke to some of my friends who are different different club fans from in the Prem, and they didn't mind. They thought if he comes, then it would be nice for the Prem. It would be kind of he's a spicy player. He plays 101. He's creative. It's kind of good. He would have been maybe a little too tamed by Arteta, so the link up died then and there. But aside from that, aside from that, I think aside from that, like I said, we have the of course we have the lineup here, and we're gonna talk about it. The game is gonna start in about 8 minutes. To be honest, I'm excited for this one. I just want to see what type of people are we gonna get. It's interesting with Diamande, right? Because he's not. It's gonna be hard for him to prove himself right away. Although I really think sometimes a lot of these players they go to La Liga once they get the Barca or Real Madrid link up, because it's one of those leagues where Barca and Real Madrid are so the gap is big in terms of talent and overall strength of the team, that you're kind of playing in a setting where there's competition, of course, and a lot of times you go to La Liga and you don't succeed because the other teams are getting results against these teams, and that can mean that you're going to be criticized right away. So there's two sides to the coin. But I just really think that it's just one of those things where it's good. It's I think it's there's a lot to be said today. Bernardo Silva at Real Madrid, honestly, I don't know how to feel about that. He's getting old. I think Rodri's definitely I think Barcelona definitely got the better signing with having Rodri come in. So just from that that perspective, I would definitely would have preferred the Rodri. You can just leave him by himself in midfield. Bernardo would just need somebody to help him out. Which is, of course, it just depends on the style. I think Bernardo is just a year or two beyond the point where he could have benefited them. But I think He's brought for experience, and he's not gonna lose the ball. And like Jose Mourinho wanted somebody that slowed the ball down, and instead of somebody that wouldn't, and then just the whole thing would be more difficult to sustain. Mourinho likes to play conservative football, and you can't play conservative football with people that are always on the front foot, always looking to play the right ball. So yeah, Valverde is gonna be the other like pivot or number 6 or whatever you want to call it, like in this situation. And to be honest, and they're playing 2 up front, so Jose Mourinho is kind of like just doing it like he's just going by what he thinks is just going to continue the I think the Ancelotti way of playing. And to be honest, I don't know, because it's showing here that it's going to be 4-2-3-1. But then they actually showed now like on the like for the starters, because Mourinho was definitely going to change last minute. So now it's like one of those where, let's see. Yeah, so now it's just gonna be like, yeah, I had to change that and take the thing back because I had to take the lineup out because I think Mourinho changed, and he always does that. Like there's a positive to coaches that are always looking to like, you know what I mean? They're always looking to get an advantage, and that can happen. You can't really change that. Yeah, it is. It's just that like it's just like in a way it's more of a 4-4-2, just because Valverde and Silva are probably gonna be playing like, and then Bellingham will probably be drifting on the left. That's what that's what like BN Sports was showing like here, like as I'm seeing it. So it's interesting that they viewed it as a 4-4-2 as opposed to. But yeah, either or, Bellingham is perfect at the 10 for now. But with Golair on the right, too many like I get it. I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to play the guy that can give you the plus in the 10, which is Bellingham. Just physically arrive at the box. Like he can just do the regular things that would help him, like when it comes to that. And then they got Arda Güler playing on the right. Yeah, it's just and then you're trying to have a plus there. You're giving up speed and beating your guy going on the side, because Dumfries would do that. So they just want to put pressure on the box from that aspect. Like I'm looking to see if Arda Güler will stay on the top of like the box. It's interesting. I like to see that. Yeah, the game is about to start. Yeah, thank you. So I think that Mourinho is just gonna try to have Arda Güler like play on top of on the right side of the opponent's box, and the more he stays there, the more he like, the more he stays there, the more he holds his position there. It's gonna help Dumfries kind of find space, because if you don't give like Humphrey space. The other question that I would say is how Konate would play today, how many mistakes he would make. how like it's away from home, so it's a good game. I think it's a good test for every player on the field for them, and it's a really good test. Like I think Real Madrid will win, but it won't be easy. I don't know much about like Espanyol's current team, but it's always a very good team, proud of course in Catalonia, and it's called Espanyol, so it's kind of like one of those teams. But I've been to an Espanyol against Barcelona game, and it was definitely a good game. My stream is probably going to be like a minute late, but I'll set the timer, and then you guys can see where we're at. Yeah, so Dumfries is another one. I'm wondering how is he gonna, I'm honestly wondering how is he gonna do, because yeah, it's kind of interesting because like he's gonna overlap. Arnold is sitting on the bench. Let's see if he is on the bench. I wouldn't be surprised if Mourinho starts beefing Arnold from now. Yeah, he's on the bench. Camavinga's on the bench. There's a bunch of midfielders on the bench. There's a bunch of academy guys. Brahim Diaz on the bench. Diomande is on the bench. That's crazy. Yeah, I think Arda Güler would come out for Diomande in the second half, and that would be good. Yeah, a lot of guys, like when they're young, they're like, I don't want to play against tired guys. Like I want to play against somebody who's like, you know what I mean. But it is what it is. I think, yeah. Yeah, it's a very good test. Courtois, same thing, like as always. Hoysen and Konate, I'm looking forward to see that one, and Carreras. These guys, the back line, I would have spent big money trying to fix that if I'm Real Madrid. But I mean, like, it's okay, like, you know what I mean. Like Carreras is a good player. They were saying he's really good. There's the other guy, forgot his name, the short guy. He's very fast, Franco or something. He's very fast. He's also really good. So yeah, like honestly, they have someone that can fill in that position. For the right hand side, they got an attacking one who's strong, and then another attacking one that's a playmaker. Not sure how they are defensively, but Konate has covered for a Trent good in the past. Probably wouldn't be the most impossible thing for him to expect himself to cover for Dumfries from that point of view. So that's okay. Dumfries and Konate is it's one of those like you'd have to like either play it in PlayStation like in FIFA or see it in real life to see exactly how it come out, because it could be good for 80 minutes, but then maybe it could be, hey, how's it going, Ronaldo Togo? What's going on? Hablas Español? Do you speak Spanish? I'm very happy like for anybody to come in and say hello, like whatever, and if it's Spanish that your language, it's bilingual, so come right in. Are you Ronaldo, are you a Madrid fan? If you just say, like, you're saying hello, so I'm assuming you speak Spanish, or like, sorry, you speak English, so that's pretty good. Sorry, let me just set the timer, guys. I will just set the timer right now. There you go. I just set the timer. There we have it here. Now we're all set. We're good to go. Ronaldo, where are you from? Ronaldo Togo. ¿De dónde eres? Are you a Real Madrid fan? Hello to you too, sir. Hello to you as well. So, yeah, to be honest, Espanyol are doing decent. They're playing at home. They're gonna run on you. Like very good pressure from the beginning. Courtois, he's so safe at the back, kicks it up. Now the ball is with Bellingham. Good dribble on the bounce. Goes towards Vinny. Vinny has the ball. One touch pass back to Carreras. Carreras passed the ball to Mbappe. Nice one touch to Bellingham. Bellingham a little bit too slow. It's okay. It's the first game, first 2 minutes. Poland. Oh, okay. You're welcome. So the lady that works with my mom is Polish, and she always teaches me Polish words, but I always forget. A lot of the words are like, you know what I mean? Like they're easy to remember, but then you say that the next day you forget. I used to know how to say hello. How do you say hello in Polish, please? Big up Poland. I've always wanted to visit. Big up Poland. And I know they love football. I know like there is a huge rivalry like between the capital and the other team. Like there's a few teams and the fans are very like, they're very serious. They're very serious. So to be honest, Vinny is looking good. He's looking a little bit more like it looks like life taught him a lesson or two. The failing with Brazil twice, it's not easy, man. It's not easy, you know what I mean? Mbappe gets a ball. Arda Güler, 3 minutes and 26 seconds. Adjust your clock, please. It's a really nice game. I liked it. I know it's going to be good. Let's see if I can put up the commentator. Yeah, maybe you guys can't hear, which is good, just in case for copyrights. We don't want to mess with nobody. But I think it's fine usually to put a commentator on, but it's in Arabic. You wouldn't understand. So, so big up Poland, big up Ronaldo, Togo. Honestly, like I know there's a lot of my Polish friend actually from university used to love Real Madrid and Ronaldo. So I know of course Ronaldo like has fans everywhere, but in Poland as well, and of course there's Messi fans. But I feel like maybe Ronaldo Togo, maybe you can like correct me, but don't you think there's like more Ronaldo fans in Poland? Maybe in Poland, Real Madrid is a little bit bigger maybe than Barcelona. I could be wrong, but you can definitely chime in and let us know, my brother. Dumfries gives a fixing ball to Bernardo Silva, who seemed to be at the right place at the right time. Now he has the ball in the semi pocket. Gives it to Huijsen. Huijsen takes a touch. He has the ball. Goes back. Gives it to Konate. Yes, big up everyone. Watch along. Espanyol, Real Madrid. It's a good game. Huijsen with the ball. He gives it to Konate. Konate takes a touch. Goes forward. Gives a heavy ball, but Arda Güler was able to like control it, but he had to lose it he lost it because it was tough. It was tough to maintain, but he did a good job taking the first good touch, but the second touch failed him, but it's okay. Now Espanyol are on the run. Left hand side. Valverde's covering. 2 foot safe tackle on the ground. Gets the ball. Rudiger, Diomande and Camavinga are on the bench. That's a good bench, to be honest. That's a good bench. Ronaldo, if like whoever's watching, guys, please like the stream. Really appreciate it, and subscribe to the channel. We're always going to be doing live streams for La Liga, Premier League. There's so much football going on, and honestly, it's really really good. Carreras. I'm impressed with how confident he is on the ball. Let's see how he is this season. I just thought like I'll probably see how he does, and then give him like 5-10 minutes after the game to kind of give you guys what I think of what kind of career this guy is having or maybe having but to be honest, Cucurella, I'm seeing him on the bench right now. He looks pissed. He looks like Mourinho's just like on some fucking next shit, man. Hey, Samer, what's going on, Samer Sadek? Hey, brother, how you doing, man? Welcome to the channel. Appreciate your broski. You know what, bro? I'm not a Madrid fan, but Hala Madrid, why not, bro? You know what I mean? Well, it's all fun in the game. You know what I mean? Like I respect Real Madrid. It's fun to watch. You know, all the big teams. If you're a footy fan, you're a footy fan. You know what I mean? So and bro, it's so important to follow, see like what their players are doing. If you're a football fan, you gotta like they usually have like their starters, the bench, the like it's important. It's important when they pick up heat. The like what kind of impact they can have on the Champions League. When they're competing for La Liga, it's usually different. You know what I mean? Like it's not a joke, bro. It's Real Madrid. You know what I mean? Los Blancos. Bellingham is trying the ball. Gets taken. He was trying to pass to Arda Güler, but it doesn't work out. What's my prediction? 2-1 Real Madrid, to be honest. I think Diomande and Cucurella are going to... Samer, I think Diomande and Cucurella are going to come in. You know what I mean? And I think they're going to do a good job, like in the second half. Maybe Real Madrid gets to steal one, you know what I mean, in the first half. And maybe I'm way off, but I think 2-0, 2-1 Real Madrid. Maybe 2-0. What's your prediction? What's your prediction, sir? What do you think? And also for the season, you think it's another, like, I'm sorry to say it, but I think like it's becoming a bit of a thing, this whole 0 trophies, you know what I mean? So yeah, so honestly, like this game is a good game, you know what I mean? Like it's one of those games, like it's actually very good, like very good to see what's gonna happen. Arda Güler on the ball, minute 8 and 40th second, trying to whip a ball in from the left hand side. Rudiger, Huijsen are all in top of the box. Espanyol is seemingly doing a decent job, to be honest. You know what I mean? But yeah, Ronaldo, are you still there, brother? Boom! What a header from Bellingham. No, to be honest, Bellingham has got some fucking shit going on with him. You know what I mean? Like from the World Cup, like he scored like how many goals did Bellingham score? Like 5 or even I think more. I know there's more games this World Cup, but it's a good goal, man. It's a good goal. Let's update the score. One nothing to Real Madrid. That was a good header. That was a good header. He like the last few yards, like he wasn't even he just really know there's somebody in front of him and he screened him perfectly. And the guy in front of him, like the guy guarding him and the guy in front of him, like he really measured the ball way better than them. He really deserved that one. Honestly, that's a really good header, bro. How are you gonna screen and measure the ball like okay, so he's taller than the guy that's guarding him. That's a mistake on Espanyol. There's a reason why mid-table these shit teams are shit teams, no worries. But how are you gonna do that? And then you're still calculating exactly, like you're keeping a good eye on the ball. I thought he lost sight of the ball. Motherfucker kept sight of the ball. Like the guy in front of him, he screened him perfectly. He didn't even need to go and like he stayed exactly where he was and just fucking finished it, man. That's a striker's finish. That header was like a striker's finish, a good midfielder's header. You know what I mean? Like that's a like usually you see maybe sometimes center backs scoring these because you need to be good in the air for this shit, man. That's pretty good. That was pretty good. Yeah, to be honest, it's one of those games like. Yeah, so Huijsen with the ball, minute 11 and 8 seconds. He gives it to Valverde. I was interested to see how they play in the pivot. They're looking choked out. Vinny gets the ball every time. Vinny is under pressure. He wins the free kick, but he just you just get rid of the ball, bro. Play it quick. Ronaldo did a good job. Like at Real Madrid, the first year maybe for Ronaldo, he was doing something similar, just wanting to do well. Like, you know what I mean? You keep the ball sometimes, you want to do well. But at the same time, like Vinny has to learn after so many years that there was like so much pressure on you. So it's not going to be easy to actually alleviate from this pressure. And you know what I mean? Like, so it is what it is. It is what I get it. I get what what the deal is, but you're going to have to, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. I don't know. Jose Mourinho's pissed as usual. He's always angry, yelling at refs, putting pressure, taking pressure away from players, putting pressure away on players. Sometimes it's just a package, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. There's no issues. I take an angry coach over a cold coach where like we're dying and he's just watching. You know what I mean? Because that happens and it's passive. And being passive, you know, you live and you learn. It happens. Shit gets passive sometimes. People don't want to make a remark because it makes them hate it, you know? Jude Bellingham makes a really nice run on the left-hand side. Ooh, tries the heel. The Espanyol players get it. In Spain, they read the shit. You know what I mean? They're not naive. They see these games you're trying to play. They're focused when the ball is near. They're technical. They do what they have to when they're pressing the ball or when they have it. You know, they're good technical players. Technicality is like bunch of things, you know, like it's not easy to be technical, to be honest. So this is looking good for Espanyol the last 2 minutes. They have the ball now, they just lose it. Valverde gives it to Arda Güler. Arda Güler gives it to Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham to Vinny, nice heel, run it. Oh my god, Carreras on the ball. He sends the ball. Oh, nice cross. It should have been longer, maybe to Mbappe. I don't know why Mbappe was so far away. Mbappe is a buzzkill, man. Mbappe he just gets buzzkilled easily. He doesn't join play. He'll come late, go to the wrong play. Why are you playing my position? Why is this guy here? It's just like, I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it is. Like, he has to score the first goal. He has to score the winning goal. These guys are just like a handful. Like, I don't know. The top talent, no doubt. And you need him. And if the first 2 seasons with them like winning 0 like trophies, also it was after winning 2 CLs in 2 years. So it's not like, you know what I mean? It's not like it was difficult to match that. And that's and people knew that when he's gonna come to a team like this, it's gonna be very difficult to match that. It's gonna be very like, you know what I mean? So it is what it is, honestly. Like, you know, so I just think that I hope that he realizes that he's just, I don't know, he does something to the play. Nice pass from him to Arda Güler. Now Arda Güler loses it. Arda Güler, this guy, bro, I don't know, man. He got it back. Now he's gonna run. Nice run from Arda Güler. He goes, joins the box, gives the ball to Mbappe. Almost scored the second one, 100%. That was a really good run from Arda Güler. That's what you want to see. It's just the way he lost it before that. Like, I'm sure even Real Madrid fans must have been a bit frustrated with that. Guys, what's your like prediction? Like Real Madrid fans, what's your prediction for this season? Anybody that's watching, who do you think is going to win La Liga this season? Because, man, Barcelona is stacking up. I don't see much of a difference in Real Madrid play. They're not any better than, like, not exceptionally better. They led the league last year too. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Minute 16, Sami Khedira was sitting in the staff as well. I don't know what his exact job is, but I don't know his current assistant referees. Also, Valverde just gives it to Mbappe. Mbappe makes a run towards the depth of the field. He has to find Vinny. Vinny with the ball. Why'd he go left so far, bro? And he loses the ball. Unbelievable. Espanyol guy like turns it from a corner to throw in by actually playing hard, by actually reading what Vinny was trying to do. Like it's just obvious. Like how are you gonna recover from going wide so much? Stop, think, maybe go back to Mbappe. That's the thing. Maybe Mbappe is frustrated for a good reason. Honestly, honestly, I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know what to say anymore, guys. Because like if you think about it, like it is what it is, you know what I mean? Any Spanish speakers in the chat? Come and tell us. But yeah, honestly, yeah, let's see what happens here. Espanyol with the ball, center back giving the ball to each other. Nunez and Riedel, this guy, where is he? He's German. I think this guy Nunez, I remember him from FIFA. Unai Nunez, center back, 29 years old. They have this guy Hinojo. He's Spanish, left back, 21 years old. I want to see how good he is. My friend was telling me about him. Yeah, let's see what's happening here, guys. Let's see what's gonna happen. Yeah, so to be honest, like Dumfries, that's a really good run. That's exactly why they brought him. But now there's a turnover. They leave a little bit of space, but Valverde seems to be covering, and Valverde gets the ball from a touch from Arda Güler. Good job. That's good work. That's good work. Now Carreras with the ball. There's this thing with football now. It's just like there's a little bit of like extreme energy management going on. Players are way smarter at like managing energy, only playing when it's needed, and like I don't know. There's a love, like there's a balance between doing that and having fans be upset with you, right? So, but like the players are getting smarter and smarter at like doing what's needed, and maybe they're also getting smarter at trying to enjoy the game a little bit more. But I'm finding that like they're taking breaks, like you know what I mean. There was a time where football became more like, you know what I mean? Like everybody's playing one unit, keep passing. The past 2 years, that seems to be fading away. I'm going to blame Arsenal for that. Carreras gives it to Vinny. Vinny goes back. That's a good ball. That's what I mean. Like one touch. Bellingham too. He needs to get rid of the ball quick. Long ball. Ooh, that's what I'm saying to Dumfries. Dumfries is coming in. Dumfries is showing why is he on the field. He's coming in. He's top of the box. Arda Güler has to cover. He makes the half of the run. Gives the ball to Dumfries. That's amazing play. Dumfries takes a shot, actually. If this keeps happening this season, they're good, man. They're looking good, to be honest, if this keeps happening. That's an incredible run by Dumfries. That's an incredible pass by Arda Güler. See, that's very important. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying before the game. And of course, I'm not it's not like I was inventing like rocket science. But you can tell from the way he set them up that Arda Güler is gonna play on top of the box and the space is just gonna be Dumfries all day long. You know what I mean? Because like as soon as Vinny touched it once back to Carreras, and then Bellingham got hold of the ball. He was double teamed. Once he's double teamed, the guy from that left field has to come in near and cover Valverde. As soon as Valverde was covered, the long ball to Dumfries was game over. Very good play by Jude Bellingham. Very good play by Jude Bellingham, you know? And I mean, it was an obvious play to make, but it's easier said than done. You have to do it. Like, you have to actually get it done. They must have told him, too. It's 11 players too, guys. Like, imagine how much they talk to each other. I was playing yesterday. It's amazing when somebody's always talking to you. But of course, you gotta like know what they're saying, and you have chemistry with them. If they're talking like yelling at you, and it's all wrong, then of course it can also disturb you, and that happens in international football. And you see guys like arguing with each other, like, "Oh, why did you tell me this? I was covering him. You keep speaking about this." Like, you know what I mean? You can tell a lot of times guys are telling each other like, "Just shut up, just shut up." It's a communication like that you're disturbing like my concentration. And it's as if it's international with so many new guys. Konate, Dumfries, Bernardo Silva. They're all like internationals, and they're all like, trying to like find a new home. Bernardo Silva's going back and playing the last man. He's just like how he did for Pep, but not 100% of the time. But yeah, but he would go back. I think it would have been Rodri who did that more. Yes, yeah. So what do you guys think? Who do you guys think is gonna win the league? Real Madrid. Konate with the ball gives it to Courtois. Courtois gives it to Mr. Hoyson. His bleeding from his ear. He looks like from his face, from his eye. He looks like a Game of Thrones situation. What is going on, man? Yo, stop play, bro. This is hilarious, bro. This is crazy. Arda Güler, very good, very good. He's trying. You know what I mean? He's trying. You know what I'm saying? A little break because of the injury, of course. To be honest, guys, Real Madrid, they haven't changed much, but I would have to see second half with Cucurella and Diomande. Man, football has taken. It's like, when you take stuff to a factory and you put so much stuff, and the factory is supposed to do so much work, and then a lot of the products just end up getting dumped because it was too much. You brought too much. That's what happened with football. There's too many styles a few years ago, too much analytics, and now we're at a point where there's a little bit of a lack of creativity, if I may say. Not for the talent not being there. No, there is, and it's crazy. But it's just you can't you can't really try what you want to do. And it's from a young age, the way you're trying is dictated by certain aspects. So now we have too much product, but not enough, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's not enough stuff going on that would make you feel like, what, this is good. Like this player has this plus, but this player has that plus. I see it in a game like Real Madrid, but like, I don't know. I'm hoping. I really feel for them, to be honest. Like, everybody who watches my videos knows I'm a huge Real Madrid opponent, but only from a footballing sense, just like from a competition standpoint, and it's all fun and games. But at the same time, I feel like they're they try to make a lot of changes that would fit a Mourinho style, but at the same time, have you made enough changes to bring true change to the team? And I think Rodri would have perhaps done that. And now I don't like this project that they have. Are they creating more chances? This dependency on like, you know what I mean? Like, this dependency on free kicks, on counterattacks. There's a little bit of that. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's look at the stats of the game. A couple of chances for, of course, we can see here. There's a couple of chances for Espanyol. They're finding themselves in the game because Real Madrid, like I said, there's not much of a plus going on. You're not creating at will. You're not getting hold of the ball at difficult places, showing because it's just like you start by wanting to play well, and then you play well. You know, like these guys, the whole game plan, it's a little bit like steady. So I don't know, like that's good for 38 games. That's awesome for 38 games. They need that. This is just the first game, and maybe they need that. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Maybe they need that. Um, because otherwise, if you think about it, like if you're competing with a team like Barcelona with the additions they had, I mean, for me, Ademi and Gordon are gonna be good utilities, but I don't. I saw some of the preseason games, and I know we're not supposed to be judging on preseason. When I saw like these preseason games, right? I'm not able to tell you if Ademi is gonna be not good, but like at the same time, the idea of him being good, I can poke holes in that. He doesn't seem to like, you know what I mean, like they had Rafinha, they had even Rashford put in shifts. They have players like Lamine Yamal. So when you bring guys like that, for me to think, oh, immediately it's gonna be like, oh, okay, this is the Spanish league, right? And now you can see guys like Vinny, who is pretty creative. I don't think he has the most. He has efficient dribbling style, but I think there's something about his dribbling that needs to just be timed a little bit different. I think he would be immediately double the danger. But of course, like I'm not him, and it's hard to like, you know what I mean. And I kind of like him. He's okay. He's kind of nice, you know. And when he was linked with Liverpool, I wasn't thinking, oh no, this is the end of the world. You know what I mean? Like if somebody when I was asked by my friend in our like live stream, I remember I said I don't know. Like it's not. Why not? Like you know what I mean? If it ends up happening, I don't know if he would leave Real Madrid to go to Liverpool from a point of view of leaving the city of Madrid to go to the city of Liverpool. And that's been perhaps goal for Espanyol. I knew it. I told you the build up, the lack of a plus, the inability to actually get hold of a game, and eventually Espanyol grew into the game. 1-1. Let's adjust the score, guys. Unbelievable. That's insane. Espanyol. Espanyol. I guess anything with the word España in it is winning nowadays. Mourinho looks like he went for a surgery and they told him, hey, we don't have appointments today. What a clown. Oh my God, bro. Mourinho, what's wrong with you, bro? You really thought it's going to be that easy? They just had no patterns. They had no and it's gonna take time. This team is a steady team. I'm not doubting them. I think they're gonna be good. Like you know what I mean. Like it does take time, but by the same thing, it's just like you know what I mean. Like I don't know. It takes time for you to have this steady style go on for a while. But this is gonna make the second half very interesting because now Diamande is gonna come in and he has to like play really well, and pressure builds very like good because this is the type of pressure you're in Real Madrid. There's so many other players that are gonna be blamed for the loss aside from you. So I don't see a problem. You know what I mean? I honestly don't see a problem with. One second, guys. Sorry. There's a free kick for Real Madrid. Vinny Jr. is just like backing down. I think he's avoiding an argument or avoiding a yellow card. Free kick. Arda, go there. Konate with the ball. I don't know what happened with the free kick, but they got going. Valverde is drifting to the right, just to stretch. It's called it's like a shape stretch. You stretch purposely to get back to your position. It's funny. It's the weirdest thing. Mbappe misses the chance. He goes all the way to the box, and the keeper saves it. What a chance! The insane run by Mbappe. It's just like, and it's a difficult finish, but just like find a way, hit it high at the near post, hit it far post. Like the far post shots should be perfected by now. I honestly don't get it. I don't get why. I think maybe he just doesn't practice anymore because he hasn't improved since you know what I mean? Like that perhaps can tell me something, because he hasn't, like Mbappe hasn't improved since he was 18 that much, to be honest. I can actually argue he used to be like, of course, because when you're younger, he used to be a little bit more explosive. He's still purposefully explosive and intentionally, but it's just one of those things, to be honest. Like, I'm hoping Carreras, he just lost the ball. To be honest, Mourinho has a way of just making games like just a little bit. He kills rhythm, so it gets killed for you too, perhaps. But yeah, let's see what happens. Carreras gives it to Hoysen. Minute 34 and 36 seconds. Hoysen 1-1. Real Madrid Espanyol. Vinny goes right. The other guy takes it. They're reading, like, that's the thing. I noticed the other day because I play too, right? And I noticed how important it is to actually keep the foot you're trying to take the ball tackle with, or make the dispossession with. It's important to keep it like lively till the last split second. And he misses to understand that, unfortunately. He doesn't seem to Vinny doesn't seem to understand that other defenders have skills, just like how you have like skills as an offensive player. They have skills too. Like you have control of the ball, but then they try to have skills to kind of like disrupt the ball as they're being dribbled. It's completely within the game. He'd rather get angry at somebody than to admit that I need to, like, you know what I mean. I need to play this differently. His chop to the right isn't that clean. He just fell, wants to foul, gets it by sleeping on the ball, gets kicked in the head. He's complaining now. Oh my god, man. Vinny, yeah, Vinny, and like I said, I like it. I like the drama. I like that he's trying. I like that he's all over the place. I never watched the Vinny game that I just thought, oh, this is boring. It's usually not. It's fine. It's less boring than what Real Madrid have been for the past 3 years, unfortunately. But yeah, the long ball again. They're doing long balls. They're just like, the last Mbappe chance is arguably good. Like, that's dangerous, but they're not Los Blancos. They're not like, now there's two balls in the field. What has to be taken out? Guys, what do you think of what's your prediction for the final score? Type in the chat, prediction final score. We're gonna share your comment. Any Spanish speakers? Type in the chat. Are you a Real Madrid fan? What a goal by just to come in from like behind them and hit the near post, come into the near post. It looked easy, to be honest. Like you can't be doing that and against Real Madrid and me feeling very like, you know what I mean, confident saying, yeah, that's fine. What a run by Mbappe. That's amazing. That's really amazing. Boom. Oh, what a save by the keeper. That was a sick run by Mbappe because he came in knowing, and then they gave him the pass and he turned his guy. That was beautiful. That's the Mbappe that's what he needs to be doing. You know what I mean? That's insane. If he can be doing that this season and finishing, I think he's hesitating just before taking the final shot. I'm seeing a little bit of hesitation before he would take the shot just a second early, or a split sec, half a sec early. Half a sec is a long time too. 1 minute 37 55 seconds. Now, what's that guy's name? He's really nice on Espanyol. His name is Dolan. What the hell? He's English. 24 years old. Oh wow. I've never heard of a Dolan. Anyone in the chat knows this guy from Espanyol? Dolan? Let's see where he played before. What the hell? Who are you? He joined 2025, so yeah, so it wasn't like this year that he went. 24 years old. Out of the goalie with the ball, being pressured by two guys. He nutmegs one of them, falls for the foul. The thing is about like winning a foul, I guess Mourinho likes to reset. Mourinho loves to reset. Mourinho loves to just calm the ball down and make sure everybody's at the right place because he knows he has like, you know, a squad that's like, you know what I mean? Like that's good enough for that. He doesn't need to chase the game and leave it up to chance. He doesn't like that. And he doesn't have a plan out of chaos. I think a guy like Andy Iraola has a bit of a plan out of chaos going forward or defending or managing a game in general. A ball bounces for Vinny. Vinny, what are you doing? Like that was, was it outside? Oh, I'm pretty sure they're frustrated at him. Are you fucking serious? Bro, Mourinho looks like he went to the dentist and and then they just told him no, the appointment wasn't today, and he looks angry as fuck. That's so funny, man. Yeah. To be honest, first half, I'll give this first half a 6.5 for Real Madrid. They did something above average, but they failed to do it well. So you can't be getting a 7. What was above average? I think just the ability to well, the goal looks sketchy. I think their ability to play the similar style from last year, but not lose, like, and just a little bit of like a tactical adjustment. He's having Valverde and Bernardo kind of like step and do like a 4-2-4. I'm pretty sure that was done last year too, but yeah, last year was very unstable. You know what I mean? Because it's just like you've got like the Alonso era and then the Arbeloa era, and those guys. There's actually footage of them fighting on the field for when they played for Real Madrid. So it's just like one of those things where you're just like, okay, I don't know where we're gonna go with that, boys. It looks like it's pent up drama, boys. Konate with the ball. I don't know. The goal, like, it was from his side, so him and Hoyson looks decent. Look like they can be steady. But I don't know. Konate improved on his health. Like he stopped being injury prone. So that's why for him to get 400 a week, Liverpool couldn't match that. You know what I mean? So so that there's that as well. Arda with the ball, he gives it to Mbappe. Mbappe finds Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva tries to find what's his name? He loses it. What is the point of these touches, bro? Oh my god, he somehow keeps it. Yeah, it's just It's PlayStation. It's really good football, but there's no point of like just a one touch pass rushing yourself into having to do something. Like I don't know what I mean. Like I don't know. Very nice touch by Arda Güler. The one that I thought it wasn't needed because he wasn't under pressure was Mbappe's one touch to him on the outside of the foot on the turn. That was beautiful, but I thought you could have kept it. And then Arda Güler made it more hectic by chipping the guy. So it's nice, but yeah, I guess final third you're supposed to go ham. I guess that's the directive, and I think they need that because the first two thirds they're not creative. They're missing. There's so much void from like you know what I mean. The old midfield it really like Cruz, Modric, and Casemiro. They're gonna leave a gap when they leave. You know, with Barcelona, Busquets and Iniesta stayed, and they left afterwards. 2022, Busquets left. Iniesta left 2018. Xavi left 2015. You see how they always had somebody staying in and shoring things up and guiding the midfield because like the Spanish style, you got 11 players, including the keeper, who kind of play a midfielder style. They all have a nice touch. They all have nice passing range. They all have nice first touch. They all can play under pressure. It's kind of like it's kind of like it's a weird industry. It's like, hey, can you play midfield? Yes. Can you find a role ever since you're a kid that's not a midfield? It's like if you want to play not midfield, you're like, yeah, I played left back. You're like, okay, come on. You know what I mean? So and I think the English they kind of learned from that and they became aware of that. And now a lot of players they have a touch, even like defenders, whatever. You know what I mean? So it's good. You know what I mean? Like y- y- I'm not saying only midfielders have a touch, but there is a package that comes with being a midfielder that the Spanish style kind of needs and demands. Like it just you don't like whether you're Spanish or not. You come into Real Madrid or Barcelona, you're supposed to be good on the ball, be technical, and that's things that like midfield. It's required, like it's skills required from a midfielder, like in general, like you know what I mean. So it's a good corner, but gets there from Espanyol. Now if Valverde tries to jump, he falls on his back, almost a counter for Espanyol, but Vinny takes it out, loses the ball. It's too much, man. Like you had the ball. Why do you have to go and just run right away? I think it's just like that's his job, you know? He feels like, oh, it hit his hand. It's a handball. But still it hit his hand. Like he's so in a rush to just turn the play forward, which is okay, but like why? Like why do you need to like why is that so needed? You know what I mean? Ah. Espanyol with the ball, extra time in 45 and 25 seconds. Um, goes out to a throw in. This is intense. This is crazy. You know, goes out to a throw in. Ball for Espanyol. Cross comes in. Oh my God. Holy, that's almost in. Ooh. Madrid, super lucky. If you ask me, got super lucky. Super lucky if you ask me. Oh my God, man. What a play. That's intense. How did that happen? What a ball. Nice play from Karras out to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva swings it to Konate. They need to go faster. They need to go. No, that was Dumfries. They need to go faster. Arda Güler slows the play down, but he has to. You know, it's just like it's his job to find a good pass. He comes in, sends the long ball out to the left. Carreras waiting for it, goes back a little bit to meet it, gives it back to Hoysen. Now it's just like It's just like it takes time. It takes time for these guys to know how to play together. But Mourinho, like honestly, they just bought him so he can just like they just didn't want to have egos anymore. So you haven't improved tactically or technically per se, but you improved management wise in that you're not gonna let a guy act like he's bigger than the team. Oh, what a ball from Valverde! It's out. That's the thing about Arda Güler. He doesn't have the speed. He doesn't have the speed to go get that. And even the first step, it's a difficult ball. It's a difficult ball, honest to God. Um, Camavinga, Diomande, and Rudiger. Just waiting for their luck. I think second half is going to be beautiful. I think second half is going to be beautiful. It's just like one of those things, like, you know what I mean? Like, it has to be decent. Um, to be honest, I think let's see this last one here. Espanyol with the ball gets taken away. First half ends. We're gonna give our first half. We're gonna do our first half discussion, and we're gonna give our player ratings just for the first half. Quick one. We'll read from FootMob. Talk about what does this first half tell us about Mourinho's start with Real Madrid, and it doesn't have to tell us much. And we will be right back. Just 1 second. Hello again. Thank you so much for waiting. It's halftime. Espanyol won, Real Madrid won in La Liga first week, season opener. Real Madrid playing away from home. There's a lot on the line because of Mourinho's situation. There's a lot on the line because of how they signed a lot of players, but it doesn't feel like it. The midfield hasn't been addressed. I don't know how a Jose Mourinho coming to fix attitude would be helped by having the midfield stay the same way it is. Valverde has been criticized for his World Cup performances. People haven't been super happy with him. Like in terms of from Uruguay, they're saying he's not as, like, you know what I mean. But the critic was that he does very well with Real Madrid, so that's okay. He seems to be good today. The combination of Arda Güler and Jude Bellingham, it's good. But this league is very difficult. If you want to win it, you can do good and compete, but the second you start slipping for 5-6 weeks, and then you do it again, and it could be over. So what do you guys think? What's your final prediction? What do you think is going to happen in the second half? Do you guys think Diomande would be coming in like kind of soon, like early in the half, and would he be able to make an impact? Do you think he should have started Cucurella? All our questions worth asking, and I think it's fine. You know what I mean? Like it's fine what's happening to them so far. It's maybe a good wake up call, because to have a first game where you go cruise 3-0 against like a team that on their day not good or just whatever, it's probably not a good first, like, you know what I mean, step. Just because of the fact that some of these guys, they're professionals, so they need to be humble. They need to see that, okay, this is high level of, like, you know what I mean. I'm watching the highlights here. There's this one ball where Mbappe shot it. It was decent. It's good to take shots. Keeper saved it. It went straight to his hands. But Carreras was wide open if he gives it to him. Like, that's dangerous if you find him. Yeah, they need to play with more of a cognitive awareness that we need to score. We need to prove ourselves, you know? The first 20 minutes, it looked like it might go south for Espanyol. It looked like this can easily, like, after Real Madrid scored, I think there was a chance, and just like a simple, you know what I mean? This touch by Mbappe, this highlight, minute 32, goes and all the way to the keeper. Like I said, ends up shooting it at his foot. Could have went high, near post, could have went far post. Henry always went far post, like, you know what I mean? Because like eventually you'll end up scoring a higher percentage of you kind of winging it each time. I've seen him score it at PSG, but you just want to see more. You know what I mean? You just want to see more, just like from that standpoint. There's another chance where he was like kind of him and the keeper. He tried to find his feet, shot it again at his feet. Good save, but the two people pressuring him. It's by the side, so it's a bit difficult. This one by Arda Güler, minute 41. He chips it, like, again. He played a one touch to Arda Güler. Arda Güler goes and plays a one touch above like the defender, and then gives another like right away half volley to Mbappe, which is like, yeah, I don't know, like I guess like he's trying to hit him quick, and he's trying to, like, you know what I mean, he's trying to be creative. So it's fine. If it fell to Mbappe and he finished, we would have been praising it. So I'm okay with it from that standpoint. But yeah, it's a good game, to be honest. I thought it's a good first half. Let's see the players' rating. Courtois 6.2. I wonder why. Dumfries 6.6. He tried to attack the space the few times where he tried, but Konate 6.5. I mean, like, to be honest, he tried to just cover like for Dumfries when Dumfries went. He was kind of like trying to build from the back. Not too many options. They're all like, you know what I mean? At the same time, he got Silva, Arda Güler, Valverde in front of him, so that's not bad too, you know. I think Bellingham got a 7.4 and Arda got a 7.9. Mbappe and Vinny 6.9, 6.4. I don't understand like bringing Mbappe to a team that already has Vinny. I don't understand like what are they. To be honest, I don't understand what are they talking about. Like just from a standpoint of you make it from the outside looking in. Of course you make that, like you do that. But then if you're not going to be able to manage it, you brought them. They kind of play similar style. Like they occupy similar positions. They want to play on the left, drift off of the left. So it's just like one of those things. How, you know what I mean? Like, how much do you have in the, like, for them tactically for them to thrive and flourish? I don't know. Guler and Bellingham, and then with Dumfries overlapping, I like it. But then to just basically like think about it, you know what I mean? Let's see. Let me show you the. So if you guys can see, like, you know what I mean? How Silva here, Silva, he's behind Arda Güler. That's usually a critical space. I think they had Valverde playing there, and then Silva maybe playing on the left. But if it's Silva, like let's say instead of Valverde is behind them, then that's fine. But if it's Silva, then these guys, it's gonna be hard for them to kind of powerfully, like, you know what I mean, get hold of that area where they're at in the 4-2-3-1. They would have to drop, you know what I mean, because they would have to back Silva up. He doesn't have the physical presence, doesn't have the fitness to be able to cover them from the back, and that's why they wanted a guy like Rodri, because then with Rodri, then Valverde would have took like hold of the whole right midfield, and then you can play Silva on the left midfield, or vice versa. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be a problem, but then you wouldn't need to worry, you know. And then you'd probably bench, like if Rodri's playing, you probably start benching one of Arda Güler or Bellingham. And I could be wrong, but like, you know what I mean? But like if you think about it, if yeah, I mean, it's just all ifs and buts, but Bellingham, he's gonna do well. He gives them a plus, but at the same time, he doesn't fit with Mbappe and Vinicius. They need somebody who gets on the ball and that gives very good passes that fits with how they play. They're more on the like South American school of thought and how they play. Even Mbappe, he plays the African South American style. You know, he's a classic striker. He's like a French Henry. There's like a hint of a mix. You know, they're not pure like that European give and go style, like more. You know what I mean? Which is also nice. Could be very artistic, but they don't play that style. You know, so it makes sense on paper. They might be doing well. Cucurella coming in. I think Cucurella coming in is very important because Vinny seemed lost. Because you got people giving Arda Güler an option, but what are you gonna do? Like, so you have Güler standing on top of the penalty area, and then Dumfries keeps running all the way down. But what are you gonna do when Dumfries is like, you know what I mean? Like what are you gonna do when Dumfries is actually, like on the other side? Like, what are you gonna do when you need a good overlap from these guys, and a good like somebody to hold their position well, you know? So he can really do that, Cucurella. So I'm wondering if he's gonna bring him in. Guys, like the stream, really appreciate you. Let's see. Oh my god. And subscribe to the channel. I'm alright, Chive. The second half is about to start. I'm gonna set the timer when it starts. I'm excited for the second half. You know, the second half is a good one. No changes. Actually, there is. What? I wonder if there's changes, because that's crazy. No, there's no changes. because I have to see Kukurea given a real pivot, because he can come in and we saw it with Pedro Porro. They even from their own position at left back, once they step, they can really impact midfield, man. They can help midfield so much by standing at the right place. He's not like the greatest left back of all time, but he's an expert at his job. Kukurea, man, like Kukurea. Yeah, honestly, like, to be honest, guys, it is what it is. Like, I'm hoping for the second half to be better. I'm hoping for them to be like showing us what they can do. I'm hoping for Jose Mourinho to just like to have like saw or learn that you need some patterns, but you can't whip it up in second half. If you don't have it, you don't have it. And it's once again that critical play, pragmatic. Every player makes the right choice, and you hope for the best. You know, he did it with Chelsea in the Prem, in some extent. To some extent, it's not like that wasn't the blueprint, but like, you know what I mean. Arda Güler gives the ball to Konate. I'm gonna stick to just commentating this time. This is fun. Let's see the timer here, and then I got it. There we go. Timer's up. Just gonna make sure the timer is up. It is beautifully up. Let's go. Let's go. It's happening. Guys, type in the chat your predictions, please. Yeah, let's see. Actually, I thought it was a goal kick. Just gave it to the left back. Hinoho. What was his name? Hinoho. Yeah, for a 21-year-old, he is pretty good. But I want to see what he does the second half. The Espanyol left back. Let's see what's gonna happen. I think the ref has been doing a good job this game. Just, but I'd like to see less fouls in La Liga. This is a big reason why a lot of people love the Premier League, less fouls in general. And even then, afterwards, it became one of those things where like there was like they started calling few fouls, few certain, and then they started giving the punishments started getting severe. Also, like with red cards or bans or stuff for certain things, certain contacts, and it also put a kind of a curb or a dictating threshold on how physical you have to be, how like aggressive you can be, and it affects the game like in general. It affects the speed of the game also, because when everybody's playing fast, they don't care. It's like, yeah, you know what I mean. Sometimes also like not making a game less physical can make it more mobile, because guys are not afraid that somebody's gonna come and like, you know, take them out. But generally speaking, the plays have this tendency to be a bit softer, so it's just not a good thing. You know what I mean? Not from that standpoint. Yeah. Mbappe's rating is raised at 7.1. Like, so they're giving him credit for what he's trying to do. But Vinny's 6.8 for Valverde. Let's see my stats. Real Madrid have 8 shots, Espanyol 7. 6 shots on target, 3 for Espanyol. That's a run by Espanyol. Top of the box, goes left. What a cross. Goes down. Ooh, what a miss. Are you kidding me? Ooh. That's insane. It was Dolan. It was Dolan who gave that cross. Man, I think it fell to Gonzalez. Come on, man. Fuck. Are you serious, bro? Who's that? Calatrava. Felt the Calatrava. Come on, man. He's Spanish, 26 years old. Right winger. Holy. What? Last year, where did he play? Oh, never mind. This guy, I think he led the league last year or something. Calatrava's that good. He's the right wing, but they have him listed as a right, like he's a right midfielder and on FMA. Yeah, that's it's a corner. Yeah, it's a free kick for Espanyol. Minute 49 and 36 seconds. First week of La Liga. Espanyol won. Real Madrid won. Thank you so much for joining. Am I right, tribe? Jump in the chat. Let us know your prediction for the final score. Oh, now it's a goal kick for Real Madrid. He could have used that better. I think it was Hernandez or Exposito who did that. But yeah, let's go back to the stats. 12 touches, opposition box to 9 for Espanyol. Real Madrid are not creating enough. I know I'm not like saying something that you guys don't know already, but like they're just not creating enough, and that was the problem. And they had 2 0 trophy seasons. After 2 0 trophy seasons, you really don't assume that you have a problem in midfield. You really don't. Your solution is Bernardo Silva. I don't know, man. I don't know. May God be with you guys, to be honest, because I don't know how to like take this on, you know. Bellingham, just again, like running horse, good energy, busy, but not as much finesse as needed, to be honest. Like, you know what I mean? I think it's a free kick for Espanyol. Somehow he turned it over, Carreras. This is hilarious, man. This is hilarious. Ball Espanyol. Chalvatra was Calatrava was fighting for the ball. You can tell he's from like Catalan, or maybe from like a Spanish like region in like I don't know, something in Espanyol. It's from that like neighborhood. His name is interesting. If it's not Catalan, it's something, but he's Spanish. Espanyol, they always have good players. Oh, good chance by Dumfries. They don't have they're not getting there. They're not like, you know what I mean? I guess that's the price of being a 5-star team. You can't panic. You just got to play the field, and not every game is going to be. You just play the process, and eventually guys will pick up. You just play the negative times. You just do. It's like a corporate. You go to work. You don't quit the job, and eventually, just from them being such expensive. Ooh, goal. Oh, what a chance for Real Madrid. How do you miss that? Double save by the keeper. Oh my God. Dimitrovic. Marko Dimitrovic, Serbian keeper, 34 years old, double save. What a leap by Jude Bellingham. And it's surprised the keeper. He falls on the ground, then he misses. Was that Dumfries who misses the second header? Unbelievable miss, because the second chance was even more dangerous than the first chance. Unbelievable miss. Guys, what's your final prediction for the scoreline? Okay, do you guys think Real Madrid will manage to win this? Jump in the chat. This is all about you. Watch along. The best part is having the chat participate, you know? Once you participate, people will come in and they'll stay, you know? Konate seems to be in control of the ball. He goes back to Courtois. Courtois sends a long ball to the keeper from the other side. I think it's a throw-in for Espanyol. Dimitrovic, incredible saves, man. Because the first one by Jude Bellingham, the leap was really difficult, you know, with his left hand, but he fell because it was kind of surprising. But like the idea of how they have to make it look like a nice save could have cost him a goal. Like it should have actually, because he could have made a better save, but they have to fall to the ground and make it look like oh my god, that's exactly what happened. These guys, they don't, just like this idea of the keeper like overacting the save. It's so funny, bro. You know, because because like he should have cleared it better, but because he fell, that he couldn't. His own save was for him, like because he pushed it high, so he fell. By the time ball bouncing down, the Real Madrid Dumfries, he was on it like hot sauce. He just missed it because he just fucking really fucked it up. The goal was in front of him, empty, you know? So I think that's noteworthy. Like how keepers, they always do that, man. If you watch, when you watch in slow motion and you watch it critically, you realize what's happened, you know? Because it's just like you had the save and you're standing up. You didn't lose your pivot for you to fall, you know? Diomande, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Brahim Diaz, Cucurella warming up. Bro, those four are deadly. He purposely didn't play them. He didn't start them just so they come in crazy. He knows how to manage egos. I like that. Arda Güler, go to the left. Oh, nice defense. See, that's what I was saying about waiting till the end, before making the tackle. Waiting till the part where the ball is actually passing your body. Then you make a play, because to go and confront a guy who's playing you 1-on-1, there's a good chance that he's doing that on purpose, knowing he has you covered. It's something. It's just something. It's like instinct. It's like, it's a jungle. You know what I mean? Sometimes people look at you, be like, I can go dribble him right now, right this, like in this angle, in this part of the field. And you can't do much about it. So the best thing to do is just stand your ground. And when they come in, and right where they pass your body, like the ball actually passes your body, that's where you make the tackle, because that's the only way. They dribble you by putting the ball somewhere next to you. You know what I mean? They're not going too far. Because if they go too far, then they're wasting time. So they come at you, So it is what it is. Vinny was a free kick. Vinny wins a free kick. Free kick for Real Madrid. I mean, I think they're gonna become a bunch of steam when these four guys come in. They all were warming up. The Cucurella, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Diomande, Brahim Diaz. Fucking bring all of them in, bro. They're all needed. You know what I mean? Hi, Aruba. Big up to you. How's it going? Big up, Aruba. Thank you. So yeah. So honestly, like here we have this guy here, Arda Güler. Like honestly, I'm hoping that he whips a good ball in, because if it's gonna get spicy this game, I'm hoping Real Madrid doesn't score, because I want these four guys coming in trying to win this game, just to show that these guys that are starting right now, they can't be starting always. No way, not in the same dynamic. Ooh, what a ball! Is that a corner? Corner for Real Madrid. We got a corner for Real Madrid. Arda Güler with the ball again. He gets it back from Jude Bellingham. He's going to give it back to... Oh, whips a good ball in. Oh, good save by De Branca. This time, he learned his lesson. Just handle it with two hands. No need for the fancy save, rather. Yeah, there's... Let's see what's happening here. Foul for Real Madrid. Free kick against for Mbappe against Espanyol. That was a pretty good play. It's a free kick for Real Madrid. Mbappe or Arda is gonna. Oh, Mbappe's gonna shoot it. Ooh, bro, you just fucking hit two pigeons with that. What's going on, man? Mbappe just hit two pigeons, guys. Bro, what are you doing? Too much power, like fucking 4 meters above ground. Oh my god, bro. 8 meters. Oh my god, but what are you fucking like hunting? This guy is just like, shooting pigeons. He's playing a video game. Mbappe's playing GTA 6. Come on, man. Minute 67 seconds. Kamavinga, I don't know about Kamavinga coming in, but the rest, yeah. Because once you bring Trent and Cucurella, you don't need the midfield then they'll improve the midfield. I promise. Come on, bro. Just bring them in. It's minute 60. Just bring them in, bro. I don't understand. Just bring them in. Don't take too long. This current Real Madrid is boring. They're not doing much. It's not that they're boring. There's no pattern to play. You got guys with different styles. Ooh, nice ball from Espanyol. Nice ball from Espanyol. The guy that played it, I think it's Calatrava who played it to Fernandez. What's his name with the ball? Vinny. He loses it again. Oh, actually, he dribbles his guy. He goes forward. He's not being fronted. He runs. Ooh. Keep playing. Goal kick. The ref is not going to give you that, brother. The ref is not going to give you that, man. The ref is not going to give you that, my brother. Not happening, my guy. Minute 61, first week of La Liga, first game, season opener for Real Madrid, away from home at Espanyol. Espanyol won, Real Madrid won. Ball with Espanyol. Espanyol playing 4 at the back, but they have their right back, their fullbacks. They got them hugging the line at the halfway line. It's a method to force the wingers of Real Madrid to either dare and run, or like when they press, or having to just be grounded. That's the point. So it helps the rest bring the ball up, because then you have 2 center backs, and then you have two guys in front of them, like midfielders. So these 4 with the 2 flanks taking 2 guys, these 4 are able to kind of at least pass to each other a few times. Diamande coming in, it's kind of exciting. He's getting clapped for by everyone. They're excited for him. They're so nice in Spain. Even Espanyol fans, they're clapping for him, just welcoming him, That's pretty nice, bro. They go to watch. They're not haters, In England, we're more spiteful. We're more hateful with our football. In Spain, only between Real Madrid and Barcelona, maybe. The rest, they're like, you know what, bro? Whatever, man. Every team has the rivals, and like that's it. It's not. It's never that deep, you know. So yeah, like it's funny, you know. I think it's way more serious with Italian football. Like the hatred between Napoli and Juventus should be studied, you know. Couple of changes for Espanyol as well. I'll let you guys know who came in. It's always nice the teams that are not like the not known teams. They have players who are worthy of getting to know. With if you're a bit curious, it's kind of nice. Like there's way less chance of having somebody on the deck, on the bench for Real Madrid. That like there's there's way more chance of you knowing him over a starter in Espanyol. So it's kind of nice to go through like some of them to see who's from the young ones, especially that has a future. Could be like, because then a year later or a game later, you're watching and you're like, you know what? I've already noticed this guy when he played against Real Madrid. It's nice. Like, you know, I'm not just, you know, like for a viewer, you're not just watching, but you're also enjoying what you're seeing and noticing it. You guys think Real Madrid will score a second and win it? Diomande looked very quick fighting for the ball that he lost. Good intention. Always appreciate hustle, man. Always appreciate hustle. Hustle means he cares. Cares means he might improve. Improve means he gets more dangerous. Gets more dangerous means he needs less thinking time on the field. Less thinking time means the whole team gets better. That was a really good touch, man. Diomande! Yo, this guy, bro. Just play this guy, bro. What do you mean you're not going to start this guy? Even Vinny looked like he's back to life, you know? You need to stretch the field. Oh, Kukurea with the ball. Ooh, guys, I can't help it. He's so annoying, but I can't. The person inside me, the kid inside me, likes him. I can't help it. He gets on my nerve so much, and I hate him. But as a player, he's so good. I like him so much, you know. Espanyol with the ball. They're on the break. Minute 68 and 28 seconds. Now the ball is for Fernandez. Is that Fernandez? No, that's the new guy that subbed in. What a ball he whips in. Very good clearance by Mr. Dumfries. Vinny tried to clear it, gets a foul, wins a foul. I think that should be a yellow because he shot it like 2 hours after the shot, but after the foul being called, but it's okay, whatever. He's playing at home. If he gives him a yellow right now for that, he shot it like a second later, so he's just gonna act like it didn't happen. Real Madrid are looking better, way better with these guys. Looking better with these guys, you know. Even Bernardo Silva's back to life. Jude Bellingham seems to find a, like, you know what I mean. Like, it's so important, and this could be a lesson for like every team looking for a forward like this, like looking for a forward this time around. It's very important. You need that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's very important. You need that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, You need a winger. He stretches. He takes defenders with him. It's really good. You know what I mean? Um, Going back to Courtois in that matter was a little bit risky, but it is what it is. He's really good. He went back to his left, but like, yeah, I would have cleared it. Konate, I don't know, man. I'm excited to see Jeremy Jacquet tomorrow. Hopefully, he's not injured in training or something, or his shoulder doesn't bother him, or he's not ready. And I mean it seriously. I don't mean to be sarcastic. I really hope he's healthy. Also, what's like? Yeah, I think who else? There's bunch of people like I want to see tomorrow. Trey Neoni, if he comes in and he does well, he might like after 2-3 games or 5 to 10, he might steal somebody's starting spot. So there's that, you know. Bernardo Silva gives it to Carreras. Is that Carreras or is that Cucurella? Oh, Hoysen. Now Bernardo Silva gets the ball back, gives it to Dumfries. Dumfries back to Konate, Ibrahima Konate, Ibu to Hoysen. Hoysen takes the touch. He goes in, tries to merge, tries to find a pass. He sends a progressive pass. And now Mbappe finds Jude Bellingham. Oh, Vinny almost lost it. Vinny. Oh wow, nice clearance. It's a through ball. It's a oh man. Konate almost lost the ball, but he thought the guy was far, but the fans knew how close the guy was. Um, Espanyol are doing good, staying behind the ball, not too much. 4-2-4 press or four. Yeah, it's like a 4-2-4 press, wide. Mbappe drops in the space, swings the ball all the way to Mr. Diomande with a nice touch once again. Diomande tries to take the right. That direct play is beautiful. Oh man, that would have been so nice. He takes it. Ooh, goes trying to pull a move. Nice pass. Valverde, Jude Bellingham, Diomande, Yan Diomande, 19 years old. Yan Diomande gives the ball. Oh. Konate with the ball. We're entering the last 15 minutes of the game almost. Hoysen tries to drop. They're trying to talk amongst each other. Valverde gives them the ball. Now they're playing three at the back in a way on the build-up. Dumfries looking hesitant. He's supposed to hug the line. What's his name? Gets a long ball, barely keeps it in. Mbappe's now on the left because he wants to be. He loses the ball. I don't know. I don't know what type of pattern are they setting. I don't know what the. I don't understand how they play. To be honest, that was a clear handball in favor of Mbappe. Yandy Umande can be a revolution for this team, 100%. 100%. Yandy Umande it's just like that need for somebody that wants to play on the right hand side, and he's so good on that side, you know, and he can cross. And so all these guys that want to be on the left just come in, you know what I mean? But even then, they want to be on the left in a certain dynamic where when they're attacking the far post and the near post and whatever, they're both coming from a similar place, so they have to figure out a pattern where they run to the box in a similar way, because they just drift to the left all the time, you know. It's so easy to play against Real Madrid of the past 2 years because of that, you know. Very good. Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going, broski? Awesome. What's your prediction for the game? Are you a Real Madrid fan? Yeah, so Bernardo Silva with the ball on the corner, sorry. Sends the ball in. What's your prediction for the game, Mr. Awesome? Konate on the ball. Swings it to Yandy Umande. Yandy Umande takes a step over his right. Very good, like a good step on the ball. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Awesome, there's only 13 minutes left. We haven't seen much time wasted, so I don't know how much time is going to be added. So just from that standpoint, I'm hoping that that's a big chance for the Valverde one, eh? That was a big one. That was a really nice one, you know? So I'm just saying from that standpoint, thank you so much for your prediction. So yeah, like honestly, broski, so I'm thinking this, right? There's 13 minutes left. Now he just played it to Mbappe. Minute 77, 44 seconds. Mbappe goes back to his right. Ooh. Espanyol on the ball. They're trying to counter. A very good tackle by Jude Bellingham. It's clean. It's clean. Oh, that's too far. But Mbappe beats him. And Mbappe goes back to Yandy Umande. Umande with the ball. Ooh. Bernardo Silva. Yandy Umande. Oh my God, this is... Yeah, no problem, broski. You're welcome. So what language do you speak? To be honest, like that's the point. I wanted to like make this is like English and Spanish speakers, and we're gonna add languages, like, you know what I mean, Arabic, Persian, anybody like from these places, just come in. Especially if you want to be like, if you want to like, especially for watch-alongs, because it's like different. It's not much like the talking. I'm just saying players' names, something. It's basic English. You can be learning. No problem, bro. Like, no worries at all. Like, your English is very good, bro. You know, you're speaking just fine. Don't worry. So yeah, it's just so yeah, like right now there's more subs. There's more substitutions coming in. And hey, awesome, brother. Are you from Begulich? Where are you from? At the beginning, I thought you were from, like, you know what I mean, like from maybe like from one side of the world. But now I'm looking at your last name. Are you from Bosnia? or maybe you're not. Maybe from like Bosnia or Serbia or Croatia. I don't know, like somewhere in like the old Yugoslavia. Bosnia. Oh, nice, broski. Bro, I love Bosnia. I have Bosnian friends. I live in Canada. We have a Bosnian supermarkets. I play football with my friend Dino, and he's half Bosnian, half Croatian, and he's my good friend, bro. We play. I play with him. He tells me about Bosnia, and him and his other friends, our friends from Serbia. They speak similar. Like, of course, you guys understand each other, and we've been friends. Play football since we're so young, bro. Subscribe to the channel, bro, please. You know what I mean? Become a friend of the channel. You know what I mean? And that way you can just catch me when I go live, especially like Real Madrid games, because it's gonna be a regular. Honestly, bro, I grew up in the Middle East and Canada, and both places, Real Madrid is so huge that I've always watched them. Like, it's always like, for a football fan, you just put them on because it's important. Like, their games like affect the La Liga like outcome, and their games also affect the Champions League outcome, and they win Champions League. They compete. The last 2 years have been like, you know what I mean? Yeah, 100%, bro. Go to the channel. You see the. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share it on the thing. Wait, 1 second. Yeah, it's just it's MRI Tribe. You just type in MRI Tribe on Instagram and then follow me, and then I'll follow you back. And yeah, for sure, bro. So like, yeah, like I was telling you, my whole life, my friend from he's half Bosnian, but he grew up here. We always played football together. So, and he also loved Ibrahimovic. Mama. My name is Mo Ismail. I'll give you my personal Instagram as well. On so the page MRI Tribe. Just type in MRI Tribe, and it's gonna have the same logo as the one behind me. Type in MRI Tribe. One second. I'm trying to actually. There you go. I have it right here. Here. There it is. There's my Instagram. Yeah, so brother, so you're a Real Madrid fan ever since you're young? Have you been to Bernabeu? Abegulic is the last name, I'm guessing. But yeah, no, amazing to meet you, brother. I just got your ad, brother, and I just added you back. That's amazing, bro. To be honest, bro, like I was actually planning, like, after 3 months, I was actually planning on passing by Bosnia. I wanted to do like I wanted to pass by there after 3 months, because I was gonna eventually like go to the Middle East for a bit. So I wanted to actually pass by Bosnia, and I had like somebody to like see there. So it's just one of those places, like Bosnia and Albania, and like, of course, Montenegro, the whole Croatia. It's all beautiful, to be honest. Like, I'm just being very honest. You know what I mean? And especially in the summer, you guys have it good, broski. Yes, broski. What a ball! Did you see that? That was really good. That was almost. That was like almost, you know what I mean? Um, yeah, yeah. I think I have sinus infection, so it makes my sound like yeah. But good observation. Yeah, I am a little sick. Yeah, sorry about that. Not sick, but like my sinus infection makes it sound like I'm a little sick because I can't take the steroid drops all the time. It's just something that sinus people have. I don't know what it's called. I can look it up here to tell you what it is. um, guys, like the stream and subscribe to the channel, please and thank you. Oh, really? That's crazy. You broke it? Like, were you like, were you in a fight or like a boxing match? um, Arnold swings the ball all the way to the. Oh, wow, it's outside. I mean, like minute 86. See, I told you, awesome. I told you. See, it's still 1-1. I mean, it's still that could change, but like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I looked it up. It's exactly. You're a keyboard warrior. Awesome. Now you're a Bosnian keyboard fighter. All you have is the keyboard. You can change the world. Big up, brother. Big up. So nice to have you. So nice to meet you. Honestly, because honestly, bro, like people love football in Bosnia. You know, and Bosnia played against Canada in the World Cup. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. You're a keyboard warrior, bro. So you have the keyboard, you type with the keyboard. If you don't win the fight or argument with the keyboard, you take it and you use it like, you know, as a weapon. You just take it and you use it like a stick, you know. It's your last resort. We say in English, it's your last resort. It's your last thing to use, you know. Nah, that's you, brother. Thank you. No, man, you're just like I said, subscribe to the channel so that way you're always. Of course, we have each other on Instagram, so no, 100%, bro. I am. So, how old are you? I know that question is crazy. Like, are you in your 20s? Are you in your 30s? You don't need to be like given exact age, because that's a little too much. But I'm just wondering because I want to see what generation of players you grew up watching. I want to see if you have like serious like Italian League 22, 12. You're 12 or 22? Real Madrid are making a final run, minute 89. Man, this is hectic. Oh, okay, you're 12? Yeah, welcome to the channel. You're still very young. I thought you're older. Yeah, just subscribe to the channel. Oh, they actually did it. Like, they weren't even celebrating. This is crazy. They weren't even celebrating. What a goal, honestly. That was insane, bro. Diamande, see, like, it's just huge. One pass to the depth of, like, that's it. Like, Bellingham found himself just like in a place where half of the defense, one third of it was dragged to Diamande for to give like that attention. It's a huge weapon. One move he can get in on you, and if he goes down too much, then then he can still go back to Bellingham, who would have to run and meet him without the ball. So it's not like, you know what I mean? Yes, Broski. That was insane, bro. That was insane. Tomorrow you can go to school and you just be like, all right, I'm the king. I'm Real Madrid. What's today, actually? Saturday? Oh, tomorrow there's no school. Maybe in Bosnia there is. Insane for them to score. Because it was really late. Like, I think it was like after third minute 90. It's insane, man. Yeah, you did guess that as well. Oh my god, awesome. Oh, you did. Good kid, good work, kid. So, man, honestly, like, this is insane. This is insane. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what to say, to be honest. But SP did very good. He's very tall. Comes in like as soon as, like, if you're gonna bring Diamande, you bring other weapons with him that are able to, you know what I mean? Trent did good, like, you know what I mean? Distribution. I think they have Rodrigo coming back from injury. They got like options on the bench. Raheem Diaz was able to come in for Arda Güler. They can have second halves that would like shake you. That's why I was very excited for the second half, because I wouldn't have said that unless it has potential of actually ending like this. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I predicted that, but I mean, like, I kind of also did, because of the fact that, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, but take care, brother. Subscribe to the channel. Take care, brother. Have a good one, kid. So yeah, Mourinho was able to do it up, to be honest. Hats off to him. He brought this SP guy and just somehow, like, you know what I mean? Like, they're able to get it going for themselves, get the 3 points. I'm kind of impressed, to be honest, with Mourinho, because the second half I knew it was gonna be interesting, but like that's crazy, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's Like that's crazy. The second half is next level. You know what I mean? Big up Awesome, new friend of the channel. Thank you. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah. So all right. Take care, kid. I'm not sure how you're going to work and you're only 12 years old. Welcome to Bosnia, I guess. No, I'm just joking, but bless you, kid. I thought Asim was older. He was saying he's from Bosnia. So I wanted to see how old he is to see what generation he's from, but apparently he's 12. That's the thing about Europe. People like, and our content is open for all ages because it's sports, as long as you don't swear and stuff. And I guess because I swear very little bit, so because of that, YouTube advertises it to all users, even the ones under 18, and I'm proud of that. I don't want like my audience to be like just older people or only younger from a certain age. They can be from all ages. Like, we don't swear, we don't do anything. It's just we're talking about football, and he came in and he held his own and in the chat, and it's fun. It's fun. You know what I mean? Nah, you're good, broski. No problem. Catch me on another stream, especially a Real Madrid one. But I'm gonna do for like English league, whatever. So you can always come in and have fun with us, kid. So yeah, I need to update the score. Oh, are you serious? Yeah, so Real Madrid win the game. They're talking to Alex Calatrava. I thought he was a very good Espanyol player. One of the players that was able to be in the mix to actually make a difference this game. The Espanyol got back in the game after the 25th mark of the first half, and from the 25th mark till the 45th mark, Real Madrid was just like last year, horrible, no ideas, on the like letting teams get back in the game, like just looked hopeless. Maybe even the like from the 20th minute to the 25th minute, that was the case. I know you can't just blame everything on one. I know you can't just like expect too much from a team like Espanyol, but I thought Mourinho, of course, like he, although I want to see more signings in midfield, I think Mourinho was still able to, like despite all of that, Mourinho was still able to, 1 second, he was able to get a result, and it's pretty cool, to be honest. You know what I mean? That he was able to, because it looked like he wasn't going to be able to because it's the first game. But the guys that came in, they looked well drilled. There was like patterns. There was this. It's as if he starts certain players on purpose just to show them that, see why you're not a starter. And it's kind of like, if you earn it, go ahead. You're kind of also a favorite option. That's why I'm starting you the first game. You are my favorite, but I don't think you're gonna like for the ones that are on the bench. It's like, come in and earn it. And if we're just gonna keep on coming in and winning games like this, then we can just stick with that. I'm the manager. You can't tell me shit. So yeah, have a good one, brother. Yeah, have a good one, brother. Appreciate you. So so yeah, so like yeah, for these guys, it's not that easy. It's not that easy for them to just, it's not that easy for them to just all do well on the first game. Good night, brother. Have a good one. So it's not that easy for them to have a to it's not that easy for them to just, like, you know what I mean, to do good. But the starters, there's gonna be pressure on the starters. The first game, it's like you playing the first minutes, and things are tense. The opponent's playing at home. If it was in at the Santiago Bernabeu, then maybe that could have been a little bit of a different, like, thing. But because it wasn't, then you can't really expect these guys to do too well. So is for Barca in this decade, Rodri is no signing. Big up to you, meal neat out. A big up, brother. I'm thinking what you're saying is that Rodri is like the best signing of the decade for Barca. To be honest, stealing them from Real Madrid, like Rodri with this Real Madrid team, now you're talking. Now you're talking, like real threat. Now you're talking real ability to you know what I mean, to like now you're talking real threat. Now you're talking real ability to compete in the Champions League. But I think now it's a little bit different. And for if Rodri does well, and like for Barcelona, he's gonna be taking, and they end up winning La Liga and, let's say, Champions League, for example. It's very hard. They haven't won it in 11 years. But if that happens, then imagine what would that lead to. You know what I mean? It's just like it's just so funny. Like, it's gonna be so funny. You know what I mean? And I'm not sure how that's gonna be, like, you know what I mean, going forward, how that's gonna happen. But it's like it's gonna be one of those things where you compete with them in the domestic league and the Copa del Rey, and then you compete with them also in the Champions League. When the 1 year when these guys lose, the other ones win it. It's like it counts as, it's like a double pain. So the Rodri signing, I know his post, he has an MCL, I think. So I know, or an ACL. So usually it's very hard to recover and come back to be the same player. But he seemed to make an 80-90% recovery, and it's good enough with guys like him. You know what I mean? Yes, a big up, neat out. He's saying, yeah, man, you're right. Real Madrid should go Rodri, but they didn't, because the performance Madrid is not prepared for Champions League. Um, yeah, exactly, right. So like what I'm saying is this, right? You have you have somebody that you can sign that really can improve you, but to lose him to your rival who plays in the same league as you, that could, if they win two like if they win La Liga and Copa del Rey and Champions League, and he plays 30 games that season, you're you're gonna be feeling like the biggest piece of shit in the world, because it's just tough. You can't let them have him after being linked with him and it almost happening. And he's saying he was linked with Real Madrid and how he wanted to go play for Real Madrid. Like, I think he said that after they won the Euros, if I'm not mistaken. So you're right, broski. Honestly, you know what I mean. Meet out, my guy. You're right. I'm with you. Um, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be one of those things where it's not gonna be easy for these guys to just, like, you know what I mean, to find a way to replace Rodri. Their midfield looks too. Every guy is too one dimensional that he doesn't have another feature about his game that he can link with the other guy. Like, Valverde is really good, but like he has a bit of a ceiling on how much with others can he play. But he's really really good. He's the least to worry about, maybe. But then Bernardo Silva, like his physicality and his ability to like chase, and that's not going to be the same too. Then you have, like, on the other hand, you have a guy like, what's his name, Bellingham. He's he's like his style is in a certain, like he plays a certain style that I don't know if fits very well with Vinny, but sometimes it does, and I don't know if it's perfect with Mbappe from a standpoint of staying, keep in shape, always playing together. They don't. They just run alone and just go into their own channels and start doing their own thing, or they just start like they count on the counter too much. That's what I'm trying to say. And for Jose Mourinho to do it in 2012 and now go back to do it now, I'm guessing that's they knew that coming in, but it's just like, yeah, you know what I mean. Like they did what they had to do. It's admirable they got the 3 points. They have a really good bench that came in, made the second half look exactly the house carry I thought it would look like. But and they do have Trent and Cucurella who can can help in midfield. You don't need a scientist to tell you that, because they are like a midfielder. But at the same time, and they have this guy SP came in and scored. But at the same time, I'm just not sure if they have like the midfield that can, you know what I mean? Because they got Kamavinga, like the same problems are gonna like keep happening, and there's nothing that shows you what a bad midfield you have better than having a 0 trophy season. And I know it's like the ultimate dig against them for the 2 seasons they've had, but you improved a side of your offense that really needs a good midfield that would just connect everything. They play like they like this Real Madrid team. They perhaps need a Gundogan in his prime, a guy like that, you know, because then a guy like that can really help them, like with whatever it is that he can help them with. But he's dynamic. He'll close in spaces. They can use like a guy like Kevin De Bruyne, and everybody can use that, you know. Someone like Yaya Toure, someone that can play in the middle, like, you know. Or if he at least has to, they can advance the ball. You can count on him for dictating tempo. Bernardo Silva, they got him a bit too late, and like, you know what I mean. And it's just like one of those. The Portuguese link up with him and Mourinho. It's understandable. Like I said, Mourinho wants controlled, like especially maybe first halves, because he doesn't want like lose like by like, you know, he doesn't want to go to like the dressing room having lost 2-0, because like the system game, you can easily get fucked over too. So. From that standpoint, I know like it is what it is, you know what I mean? But from that standpoint, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know how many people can actually say, oh, I'd rather, like, you know, I'd rather that we get like $100 million or $150 million like midfielder. I don't know how many there are in the market. But even a guy like, I don't know, maybe they should have invested even maybe a guy like Reinders, for example. I think maybe that would have been good coming off, like, you know what I mean? Just like, you know what I mean? But Bernardo, by the time you're starting Bernardo, you're not leaving much for even my criticism to. Let's see what Neat is thinking about Konate. Konate is MVP for today's game for me. Yeah. He's a veteran, and he played big games, and he went far with Liverpool. And he's had a stable career in that when he played for Liverpool, it was stable. You know what I mean? Like he played when he's healthy. The last few years there wasn't even a competition, so he's always playing. And the injury, the last 2 years kind of dealt with the bad reputation of injury. He was able to fix that. So Konate, with whatever he fixed, with whatever went wrong in the slot era of Liverpool, having been able to actually, you know, put himself forward and be available for Real Madrid. There was the link-ups that were happening from before, and like the Liverpool fans didn't like it, and they thought this lack of loyalty. But he would have stayed at Liverpool if the offer was better. But he chose not to stay, and he's getting $400 a week, which wouldn't have even been close to whatever he was gonna get at Liverpool. So from that standpoint, I'm like, yeah, I'm happy for him. He's getting paid, and he's older. Him and Huijsen, I don't know how that's gonna work. He was very protected by Van Dijk for the last 5 years for when he played. He came in 2021. I still think I if not 2022, I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure 2021, like late year or like January 2022. Amazing performance today. I'm not surprised because he's a really good player. He's building from the back decently, but like also in a game like this where the midfield is lacking, and Bernardo Silva, what ground is he gonna cover? You know, like against the team who they're playing a low block, but they're playing actually a mid block that's pressing you. You know, so Espanyol, they didn't just sit back. They it's like a hybrid. It's like you press to disturb, and then you get back and you stand in line. It's like a scrimmage tactic. So I don't think that Real Madrid were able to break lines and play above like their buck. You know what I mean? Through Konate, but he was definitely. I agree. The first, second, like I think maybe I like the header by Jude Bellingham, but the overall rhythm and like just how he fits in the team, he offers the plus, but they perhaps need to like I don't know I don't know. Why can't he just play midfield? Like I don't get that. Why can't Jude Bellingham just play midfield and play Arda Güler in the 10 and just start Diomande and have Jude Bellingham play with Valverde and fuck him, you know, let him just tackle and be physical and crash the box and play him with Valverde and play Silva maybe on the right if you really have to. You play Silva on the right and Valverde and Jude Bellingham, one of them is the 6th and the other one on the left. Play 4-3-3. Because if you're just not going to be pragmatic in a smart way, what are you doing? Like, you know, that's just my 2 cents. We got thunder and huge like rainstorm here. I'm going to call a check-in on my family. This is the craziest thing of all time. Yeah, sorry about that. So like I said, I play Arda Güler or Ibrahim Diaz in the 10. Stick Diomande on the right. He's 19 years old. I don't give a damn if he's tired or whatever. And put Valverde in the 6. And play somebody on the right. And play Jude maybe on the left of the midfield. And let him distribute from there. And do his thing and be physical and hold that and hold Vinny's back. And they're decent together. And Mbappe can drag back, play the false 9. And Dumfries and Trent and Diomande can overlap all day. Because if you're just gonna keep doing this stupid shit, I don't know what the hell they're like thinking. You know, I don't know if they actually understand that this is not gonna work. Like I can see that this is not gonna work, and it doesn't take a scientist at least. But Arda Güler or Ibrahim Diaz, play them in the 10. They're gonna be a good players to link between Mbappe and Vinny, and then Vinny needs backup. If you play Cucurella and Cucurella is overlapping, they're gonna be exposed. So stick Bellingham on the left and play Valverde in the 6. Let him go to work. Who cares? Who cares how he feels? It's his position, you know. Just play with one pivot at this point. You know what I mean? Do whatever Rodri was gonna do, and because I think Valverde can handle it. I honestly think so. Because otherwise, it's just like what are you doing? Like I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like I honestly don't get it. Like Like you're putting Arda Güler on the right just for the sake of playing him on top of the box, so a guy can overlap and he can whip crosses from there. Yeah, but bro, that's very obvious. Like where is the trick? Where is the plot? You gotta like, where's the pattern? You know. And if there isn't, like, if you play him in the 10, then you're not gonna need much of a pattern. He's gonna touch Vinny. He's gonna touch Mbappe. He's gonna already be in a position he doesn't need to get there. He's gonna find himself there. He maybe work on his technical like decision making from there on out. But like aside from that, I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how like Ibrahim Diaz and Arda Güler gotta play in the 10. Like, I'm sorry, but you know what I mean. Bunch of other stuff, like, you know what I mean. Hey, Need Out, are you still there? Big up, brother. What else do you think about, like, you know what I said? Can you please tell me what you think? And also subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you. Appreciate everyone. Today was super successful. I love today. It's like, honestly, like one of the best live watches I've done. We got subscribers. We've got, like, you know what I mean. Yeah, you know, so it is what it is. That's my 2 cents on the game. I've put Arda Güler and Ibrahim Diaz in the 10. Just this idea of I start you here, end up here, stand here. It doesn't work, man. Not when you don't have patterns set up for them in practice, and not when you just buy and plug. That's not how it works. Not in my eyes. Not for this team. So I'd like to thank you guys so much. Need Out, you've been super fun, because the end is so important for me to like have somebody to stay with me to react for the game. Today we had subscribers from all around the world, from you know what I mean, and I appreciate every single one of you guys that tuned in. Today was great. Today was awesome, and it's been a good game, good start of the season for Real Madrid. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for Mourinho. Why not? You know, get it spicy. It's 38 games, so it doesn't matter. So ciao, guys. See you guys tomorrow for the Barcelona game and for the Liverpool game. For those gonna watch later, subscribe to the tribe. Thank you so much. This is your host, Amari Tribe. Love you guys. Ciao.